this time it actually been a minute, you know what I'm saying? So shit, what I'm doing, early morning, I came to the park, decided to get a little fresh air. It's pretty quiet out. Didn't had like an early start this morning. Really didn't do too much. Was doom scrolling for a minute. So I had to stop. You know, like, you know what? I got stuff I want to do today. I want to read my book, which I'm gonna be finishing today. I have to finish it today. Ever since I got this book, for like the last 5 days, I read day 1, day 2, day 3. Day 1, day 2, day 3. I read 100. No, day 1 and day 2. I read 100 pages a day. That's almost like 10 chapters. Bro, I read 100 pages a day. I was really in tune with the book. And I learned a lot. And when it came to day 3, I was like, bro, some shit happened. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna read my book. But I read like 2 pages and fell asleep. I was tired. It was late too, bro. It was like over the weekend. So I read like 2 pages, 2 or 3 pages, fell asleep, lost my track. So like me, when I leave off on the chat and I didn't finish, like if I just moved over to the next page, I'm starting that bitch over. Like, I'm starting over. So I got halfway through a chapter one time. I was like, you know what? Nah, I gotta start the whole chapter over. You know, even though I remember everything step by step, all the stories that been led throughout the whole way, I still have to start over. So that's what I did. I started over. So it came to the point that day 4, which was actually day 4 was day before yesterday. So yeah, so that's when I had got caught onto schedule. Okay, cool. Day 4 I had read like, instead of 100 or 50, I read 25. Cause that was the end of like 2 or 3 chapters. I had stuff to do. I was getting my mind right. I had to get my mind right, bro. But last night was day 5. So I had this book for like a week now. Now I think about it. And but this is the Book of Mental Toughness by Andy Frisella. This is actually my second book I done read so far. And it's actually pretty good though. You know, it teaches me a lot of things about not only the mental toughness, but how the way we think, how the way we interact with ourselves, and how we basically limit our own abilities, you know. And so that is one of the things that us in society that we do, or we just do on a day-to-day basis. It may be invincible to us, but we actually do it. That little voice in your head is telling you to, oh yeah, it's okay to drink today. Oh, it's okay to, you know, spark up. It's okay to, you know, sleep in late, you know, snooze the alarm for an extra 5 minutes. It's okay to, you know, do the things that you know that you need to do, but like bypassing it to a later date. You know, when it comes to working out in the gym, bro, once you get that first week, once you start feeling sore, you're not gonna want to work out no more. You're not gonna want to work out no more. You want to take a day off. And so this book actually teaches me and teaches you, if you decide to read it, if you haven't already, is that yeah, it's gonna be okay. In your mind, it's okay. But the reality of things, you setting yourself behind. You know what I'm saying? So I say once you get that thought process, or you know you have to do something, you got to prioritize that. Bro. Once you get paid on payday, oh yeah, I gotta pay my bills. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Oh, I'm gonna do some online shopping. Once you prioritize all that other stuff, well, once you deprioritize the things that you want and prioritize the things that you need to do or need to get done, you will see like a whole different transformation, like a light bulb just sparked up, you know. So, but yeah, like I said though, like this is a really great book. I had a guy that put me onto this book, which is I kind of pushed it to the side for like a week because I was in the middle of reading another book called The Psychology of Money, and that is a great book. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and it's kind of crazy now that I started reading. I was watching one of my YouTubers. Well, I take that back. It started from like November, December last year, 2025, and I started reading probably like, a couple pages, start reading my script, Bible and stuff like that, actually tune into like how I can how can I intake and preserve information that I'm able to get and actually learn from it, because knowledge is power. Intelligence is key, and without the knowledge, even with the slight things like cooking, like without knowing like, okay, the spices go along with this. You got salt. You got to put salt in these. You can't put no salt and no Kool-Aid or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing shit out there. But yeah. So like I said, I was just wondering why everything works the way it does, and also wondering how things like operate. It comes from knowledge, bro, and we kind of lack that in today's society since we got AI that kind of do the work for us. These books, these man-made books are like history, like of knowledge that we can intake. Well, that's how I view it as. Like I can grow from, And I say it like this: successful people, if they became successful and wrote their story and wrote down like step-by-step guidelines, their mindset, everything that they went through, how they overcome it, and they put it into these books, Chat GPT and Google AI and stuff like that. Like they can't interpret that you know what I'm saying, that knowledge, bro, that sacrifices and stuff like that you had to make. Like I said, put in ChatGPT a power to bake a cake. They're gonna give you a step-by-step guideline, but you won't know, like, damn. They give you like the general answer, but it's like you won't know until you actually go out and do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that's been on my mind recently. So that's really what it be. But bro, let me tell y'all about life, bro. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this is a very new experience for me. I'm actually enjoying the process and the progress I'm coming along with. And so it's different, bro. Like, I'm living in a whole nother state, I'm in a quite a good area, like over here, but it's like a part that is very active. It's somewhere that you'll want to be, you'll want to grow. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm digging deep inside of me that was very lost before, but now I came to settle down to understand why the life I'm moving towards, and why it's so good, why is it helping me right now. And so I can't say it's been a good, it's been a good, stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it day by day. Can't stop. You just gotta keep pushing through how you feel, however you feel. Sad, drained. You feel like you claustrophobic in certain places. Like you feel like you're not in a position that you want to be in, or even if you happy, excited, like you just through every moment, every step in your life, you just gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep taking the step forward. Some motion, slow motion, any motion is better than no motion. Don't get complacent. Don't get too overwhelmed. Things will get overwhelming sometimes. Don't let that small second thought in your head like dictate how you move forward. Don't let anybody else's decisions or what they think or their opinions keep you from progressing in life. And more of all this, you just gotta win today. You know what I'm saying? And winning can be different from anybody. Winning from, let's just say, a rich person, or a very wealthy, a very successful, wealthy business owner. His way of winning may be expanding his business, getting more employees. putting more people under his wing to help families. That may be his way of winning. Winning for an athlete is get up, you gotta train hard, you gotta go to school, you gotta hit the grades, you gotta hit the weights, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, do better than you was the day before. A winner from let's just say a homeless person, you know what I'm saying? When you failed, you may be a military vet, or you just got dealt with some of the bad cards, you know, in life, bro. Like a homeless person, like, you're winning by, you have to figure out how you're gonna survive another day. Try to get some food. So you gotta ask, you gotta try to, you a scavenger, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta make a way through the situation that you have been put in. But I got a wise friend told me, like, in the Bible one time, is that you gotta look at life as you have the ground, you have rocks on the road, you have a garden, and you have just plain ground, gravel, and you throw seeds out. So this is earth, the gravel, the rocks, the sand, and when you throw seeds out, you have some seeds that's gonna be on plain, like, gravel, you know what I'm saying, on the road, and you have some seeds that fall under the rocks. You also have some seeds that land in the garden. Think about it like this: the people that's planting the garden are the people that's, hey, they have the good background, the good setup that will help them to become better in life, you know, to excel in life. They may not have the hardships like the rocks or the gravel. Think of people like with the seeds that land in the gravel, or on the road, or on the sidewalk. Now you have to basically fight. You gotta, it's like survival mode ×2, you know what I'm saying? So now you gotta watch out for animals, birds, squirrels, you know, they come to pick up these seeds. They gotta eat too. So, and I see those people as like pretty much live in bad areas of like a neighborhood, you know, or they may not even live in a bad neighborhood, or just more so just walking and navigating through life, and you just gotta watch your surroundings everywhere you go. And then now you have the seeds that land on the rocks that never even got an opportunity to even grow. They even have all the potential in the world. They may have the smartness, the toughness, the confidence to excel and do things, but they have the toughest route to go. And so, and they always gonna be overlooked because they are under the rocks. They don't have that one, it's life. My note today, my thing to you, whatever you're going through, you just gotta think of life like, hey, everyone have their own battles that they have to take. Everyone have their own wins and losses and how they view, how they move throughout their life. And so you just gotta make the best of it. You gotta win every day. So my New Year's resolution coming into 2026 is I want 4 wins a day. I'm like, dang, J. Cool, what going on? What you mean by 4 wins? Shit, what, you know what I'm saying? So my 4 wins consist of this: financial. So my financial win, you know what I'm saying, I want to invest, I want to save, I want to make sure all of my bills and stuff paid. That's my financial win. J. Cool. Dang, so you got financial, what's another one? Alright, so this one gonna be spiritual. I want to pray, I want to meditate, you know what I'm saying? So I want to get closer to the Lord and Savior, you know what I'm saying? Search for the energy that's higher than me. That I want to have a spiritual win. Alright, shit, that good, you know what I'm saying? That spiritual win, you know what I'm saying? So what's like 3 or 4? So 3. This is my physical. I want to have a physical win. So my physical win may consist of, I'm outside. I'm spending an hour long just walking, doing cardio, you know, enjoying the outside, being active, you know what I'm saying? Go to the gym, you know, do some yoga, do some stretching, you know, get your body right, because if your body ain't right, you ain't right, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta think, but you gotta prioritize yourself. You gotta feel good in your skin. So that physical win is like very, very important when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, moving around. And my last one is personal. You need it. Everyone have their own goals and ambitions. You need a personal win moving forward, because without personal wins or without purpose, you're kind of lost right now. So my personal wins may consist of, hey, I like content creating, or hey, I like working on cars and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or hey, I want to make someone smile today, you know what I'm saying? I want to give out positive, you know, energy, positive feedback, because you never know. My smile may brighten your day. Your smile may save someone from doing some horrible things. Like, okay, I used to work at this spot, Best Buy. I used to work at Best Buy at one point. And I came to work every day. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just, whenever I get a customer, you know, cause you gotta think about it, I'm with a sales job, I'm at a retail sales job. So it's just like, you gotta kind of put up a front. And this one day, I was feeling the most terrible day possible. Like, I didn't want to be there. I was late. I probably was at home. You know, bike going down, rainy. Like, bro, the worst of the worst can happen. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't hitting my goals for the week or the day, and it came to like the last couple hours. So like 3 hours to close. Boom, 3 or 4 hours to close. And I was thinking like all the bad things that was going on throughout that time period, bro. And I thought to myself, I had like a good 5-10 minutes to myself. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just smile. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just, even though like I'm hurt inside in my head, like I know that it's hard, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just, this person I see, I don't want them to see that, boom, I'm in a terrible place right now. Especially mentally, I'm fighting my battles, but I just smile. And so it was this one lady, she came up. You can tell that she looked around, ethical assistance. I was helping out a customer at the time, and once I got done, I was just waiting for her to come say something terrible. I don't know why I was waiting, because I seen like she was like in my ear, but whatever. And so she came up and basically was like, hey, how you doing? I just need some help in this area. Me, I got my braces done, and like 2 weeks prior to that, and so I was just, you know, smiling, you know, cheating and stuff like that, and like bypassing how I felt before, and so it was more so like she picked up on that. It's like her mood was kind of neutral, you know, moderate, but she seen my smile, was just like, hey, she gave me a compliment, which kind of made me brighten my day, because like no one really ever says anything about my braces, you know what I'm saying, or says anything about my teeth. I was insecure with my teeth for a very long time, and so she started going this round. It was just like, well, we got into this conversation outside of like the work and what she came in for, and very nice lady. I still can't think of her name right now. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but once we got through that talk, and it kind of brightened my mood, because like I really forgot all the problems that I came across throughout that whole day, and to her it was just like life changing, because she was going through stuff 10 times harder than I was. I thought I had it hard, but she had it hard. So I can say is my smile really, my energy, positive energy, really just like helped her. You know what I'm saying? Finish her day out, you know, navigate through her day. And so that, like I was saying, bro, like you never know like what you can do when you just like put yourself in situations that can be better. You know what I'm saying? And so that's one thing I was like really like prioritize going forward. So that's one of my personal goals. It's just hey, make sure I get over it. You know what I'm saying? When my first one goes off, make sure I hit that, get up, get ready for the day, attack the day, smile, you know what I'm saying, make a positive impact on someone else's life. because someone could do the same thing for you. And yeah, so that's gonna be the 4 goals that we have moving forward on a day-to-day basis, and that's like one of my critical tasks that I just set for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like navigating through life. And so I can't say this. That's really the only thing that's the day of what I have going on right now. And like I said, everything's been pretty good, pretty smooth. I'm enjoying the process right now. So taking this slow, taking it day by day, hour by hour, make sure I prioritize the things that I prioritize, hit my daily goals. As you seen earlier on, I woke up this morning, I was just eat fruit, try to maintain a clean diet, work out daily, you know what I'm saying? Come out, get some fresh air, enjoy the sunlight, have peace and quiet, have the meditation time, have time to yourself. And also have time to, be with family and friends as well. You know what I'm saying? Experience life for what it is, like for sure. You gotta take advantage of that. You never know what comes up, what comes out, you know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself. Invest in your assets, you know what I'm saying? If you have a passion for something, do it with a smile on your face, do it with happiness. If you don't have a passion for it, find your passion, find your purpose. So, like I said, this is like a video that I'm not really used to, but hey, you never know what can you do to help someone else out. I don't know, it's billions of people in this world could be experiencing the same thing that you're experiencing right now, but you don't know like what energy or what positivity can have an impact on your life, on someone else's life, the way that they think or they feel, even about themselves, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, every day be better, do better, feel better, get fit, and everything gonna be cool. I suggest that, hey, if anybody want to read a book when it comes to like if they're feeling down, not feeling themselves, anything, the book on mental toughness by Andy Frisella, I say this is a great book to read if anybody want to start off. 400 pages. Like I said, I got into flow state when I was reading, so that's why I came out to be 100 pages. I'm not a person that reads, so I never read until the past year. But I never read. And so the idea of me, going to this year, almost halfway through, I'm reading and I'm seeking knowledge from these great people, successful people, and it's like, it's time to implement what I'm learning in these books into the real world. Okay, if they can do it, why can I do it? I know it's different time zones, but you can adapt to the lessons what they have back then to what we do now. I think he was putting out this book, well, he was still writing this book like in 2017. And 2017, 2019, and he mentioned COVID, so it was 2021. So I'm not sure when this book was actually published. I don't know. You got me thinking. When was this book published? It was published in 2023. So, like I said, that's 3 years ago. So this is a more up-to-date book than some of the ones I read before. But like I said, man, hey, stay blessed, keep going, keep moving, keep finding ways to get better by the day. Treat everyone to a high pedestal. Well, I ain't gonna say to the highest pedestal, but treat everyone with positivity. Hey, if you do not like someone, or if it's some type of negativity, try to build that positive to the negative, because you never know ways you can change, and how would you change it. It may not hit them then. Someone may be mad at the world right now, but your smile may not hit them right then at the moment. But if they get home and actually chill and settle down, they be like, dang, they reflect by your smile. They reflect what you things that you said, what you did, how generous you was at the moment. So it's just something to think about moving forward. But that's it for the video today. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And I'm gonna start I'm gonna start on a new journey. I gotta be real with myself. I'm gonna start on a new journey of my content. So what y'all see is what the path I'm going through right now. I say this is like a really not a start off what I left off, but you are as strong as your weakest habit. So it's time to build on the things that I kind of lack the most, so I can be better for the things I'm actually good at. You know what I'm saying? Excel the highest in. So hey, that's the journey I'm in right now.